McDavid shoots and scores! It ties the game! Here is McDavid. McDavid trying to split the defense. McDavid, what a play! What a goal! Oh my! Connor McDavid, welcome back! Jordan Eberle, McDavid, here's a chance for Eberle. He has the hat trick, the first of his career. And the hats are flying here at Rexall Place. Backhand scores! Overtime winner! He demolishes Polak. Here's Connor McDavid on a penalty shot. Fucci's out in front. Draisaitl puts it home. Now we've added the biggest outdoor hockey stage on the prairies. Penalty's over. Nurse is back on, heading to the front of the net, takes the pass. He scores! The Heritage Classic goes.
Yeah, I mean, they hung around. The goalie played well. I know they did a lot of good things, and it was a good battle back. Had a late goal there to tie it and get a point, but disappointing not to get the full two.
Could you walk us through that game time? What did you see?
Yeah, it was a great pass by Luch to Dratton, and Dratton made an unbelievable pass back. I don't think anyone expected it. Leaving a pretty wide open net for him.
Markstrom's a big goalie. What kind of challenges did he present tonight?
Yeah, he takes up a lot of the net. There's not a lot of net to shoot at against him, and you try and do your best to get pucks off his pads and play off second chances. But he was good tonight.
Darnell Nurse out in front, a bouncing puck for Klefbom, a backhand, he scores!
Overall, how do you feel the team came out today against the Canucks team that played last night?
I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't a bad game by any means. I thought it was a good character goal, good PP goal there at the end to grab some momentum and get that 1 point. Every point's crucial at this point, but I think there's opportunities for be a little cleaner. And at the same time, I thought Tubbs does give us a big game, and we got some momentum going into a big road trip here.
Those last few minutes of the game, that overtime, just how would you describe that and being out there? And it looked like guys were out of gas.
Well, yeah, I think, we got to clean it up a bit. I mean, I made a play there that put us in a hole in 2-on-1, and Ebbs did a great job of taking away the pass and giving Tubbs a shot. But, we got to be a little smarter. If we don't have anything, bring the puck back, grab some momentum. But there's things we can work on, get better at, and this group wants to improve, so that's a good sign.
Seemed like you guys were gaining momentum and then into the 3-on-3. Is it difficult when the loss happens that ends in a shootout?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we did have some momentum, but they had some chances as well that Talbs was big on, so I thought it could have went either way there. Obviously, they're a team that's fighting for points as well as us. We knew it was going to be a big test. They played well against a good team last night, and they came in here and played a good game, so I'm giving them some credit, but I think there's things we can clean up and build off and keep getting better at.
Happy New Year's, Oilers fans. The Edmonton Oilers organization would like to thank all fans in attendance tonight for another great show of support. The Oilers are back at Rogers Place Tuesday, January 10th as they take on the San Jose Sharks. Game time is 7 p.m. Don't forget to tune in to 6:30 CHED for Bob Stauffer's pregame show, Jack Michaels play-by-play, and Reed Wilkins postgame show on the official radio home of your Edmonton Oilers, 6:30 CHED. Please drive home safely. And on behalf of the Edmonton Oilers organization and your Edmonton area Ford dealers, thanks for joining us and have a good night.
For the blocker side, he didn't give up too much, so I just tried to tuck it in that corner, but I think he might have just got a piece of it and put it wide.
So is this one a good point and a bad point, or what is this?
Well, I mean, every point right now is obviously huge and important, and I mean, tonight, like I said, it wasn't our best game of the season by any means, but we did find a way to get that point, and we battled hard, and I mean, like I said before, I mean, their goalie played solid. He kept them in it, and so did Talbs. I mean, he made some big saves and big moments in the game to get us that extra point.
Fantastic overtime at the end. Holy crap!
Yeah, it was exciting, but we don't want to be giving up too much coming the other way. But I mean, we were jumping, we were trying to take advantage of some 3-on-2s, some 2-on-1s and stuff, but unfortunately just couldn't get that extra one.
Scoring the power play, you guys had a million chances in the power play. This was the best your power plays looked in a while. I would get like 12 or 13 shots in the power play.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we need to keep improving on, and there are games where we're snapping it around and looking really solid, and other games where it's a little bit too sloppy. And tonight I thought we did a really good job of getting momentum, even if we didn't score. And we had put a lot of pucks on net and had some chances and got 2 big goals there.
Plan on the shootout the whole time?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I did the exact same thing against Toronto and it worked. And I haven't faced Edmonton in a shootout yet, and that was kind of in the back of my mind the whole time. And as soon as I saw it was open, then I tried to put it there, and thankfully it went in.
Pretty crazy overtime period as well. Something I know you probably were expecting, knowing what both teams were capable of doing 3-on-3.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's overtime's pretty exciting. Obviously the back and forth of it all, and obviously they got lots of speed on their end, and I thought we did a great job handling that and using our speed to our advantage too. So I thought we had a great overall game tonight. Obviously there's still things we got to work on, but we should be happy with that win.
Another night where you can also thank your goaltender playing a huge part to get you 2 points.
Yeah, he was. Both of them have been amazing, and Markey especially tonight was incredible. Making great glove save to keep us in it there in the last minute, and obviously he's been huge all year for us in important times, and it's great to see him get the win.
It's been such a long time since this team's rattled off 3 straight victories. Where do you see the confidence level with this group as you turn the page on a new calendar year?
Yeah, I think we got lots of confidence in the group. Obviously, it's been a long time since we've won 3 straight, and it's been a while since we've been a pretty healthy lineup, and to get some guys back in on the back end and be rolling up front, it gives us lots of confidence.
When you're in the shootout scenario like that, is that the move you had kind of in mind all the way through, one that you're real comfortable with?
Yeah, I think that was in the back of my mind the whole time before I went in, and I kind of worked in the shootout against Toronto, my first shootout, and as soon as I saw that, you guys.
No, I think obviously last week we had 2 games in 2 nights, and we didn't respond the second nights in Calgary. We had one of our worst games of the year. I thought tonight, after a big win last night, we came in and played a pretty solid game. Obviously, Markey made some big saves, especially in the third when we broke down. But overall, we did a pretty good job keeping them on the outside. They got so much speed and skills. So we played a pretty good game. It would have been nice to finish it off in regulation, but we'll take the shootout win.
Controversial disallowed goal to start things. Then you put one in where you at all thinking, is this just not going to be our night if that coach's challenge doesn't go your way?
Yeah, but it's tough for the refs. Like, even I thought last night was, I think, even more clear that it should not have been a goal than tonight. And it's a tough call on the refs. It puts them in a tough spot. It's not an easy decision, that's for sure. It could go either way. But you always have your fingers crossed that it's going to go your way, and we got one out of two, and we'll take that.
Surprised to get that greeting on the big screen from
Yes.
the Oilers fans tonight?
Yeah, I don't know why. I had back in the days a little relation with Steve Tambellini, but I've met Peter at the World a few times, but that's as close as a relation I've got with the Oilers. But it was nice of them. I just wanted to salute the fans when I heard the booing going on.
Expecting to be busy, did you think you would be that busy and seeing that match?
And that's
We're expecting to be busy. Did you think you would be that busy and seeing that match traffic tonight?
Yeah, they have a really skilled offensively skilled team and a really good power play. And even though they had a lot of shots on the board, I thought most of them were from the outside and bad angle shots. And our guys did a really good job with rebounds and stuff like that.
You get into overtime. It's fun for the fans. I know it's fun for the skaters. It's a little nerve-wracking for the goalies when things go back and forth like that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's always if you make a big save, we're going to come back with a 2-on-1 or a breakaway. So then you're just standing there hoping for us to score because they're coming back at you if we don't score. So it's a back and forth game, but it is what it is, and I feel like a lot of games just get decided in overtime now instead of shootout. So.
You have to go all the way back to the opening week. Was the last time your team had won 3 in a row. How good a feeling is it to head into a new year with a lot of confidence as a group?
I mean, it's been great. Obviously, we got some, Eagle, Edler's coming back to us. It made a huge difference, and then other guys are stepping up, and so it's been really good. After Christmas, now we weren't happy with how it looked, especially that last game in Calgary, and I thought we're really bouncing back with our work ethic right now.
You made a lot of saves. The Eberle one late in regulation. I'm sure you remember, but just maybe walk us kind of through how that went with that glove stop.
McDavid found him, and he was, all alone, right in front. It was kind of desperation. I was just trying to read a little bit, and he's a righty and likes to go there. So,
and that.
Need to rely on your goaltender tonight. How impressive was he from your perspective for your group?
Our goaltending's been good all year. Every time you ask me, I kind of say the same thing. And that's one thing we feel good about. We feel either guy can go and we'll have a good chance to win. So Marky's given us a couple of real good games the last two, and he was good tonight.
How impressive was the Horvat, Berchi, Burrows trio in a very difficult situation to be in, playing back-to-back games with travel?
Well, I think the whole team battled hard. I thought our D battled hard tonight. Like, we had lots of guys put in hard minutes back there. Edmonton's a good team. They got lots of speed, and we knew they were hard to handle. So, but I thought all our guys battled whenever they got out there. Like even the Chaput line didn't get a lot of ice time, but when they were there, they battled and played hard. So, got to give our guys lots of credit tonight for battling.
A couple of controversial moments early in the game on back-to-back coaches' challenges. One that went their way, one that didn't. How important is it from your perspective and your teams just to keep composed no matter which way things finish off?
Yeah, you can't. It's a tough job. There's those calls are so close; they can go either way, and it's just the way it is. And you can have 5 guys look at them, and I don't think all 5 would agree. So it's a tough position. I think that. But like you said, it doesn't matter what the call is made. We just have to move on because you can't control what's happening. It's just what's ahead.
When you see those, do you have an idea which way they're going
to go? Honestly, it's close. It's like some are like a 51-49 call. So you can't say oh, for sure I know. It's different if it's a 70-30, and there's been some of those that I've got wrong.
Todd, just start off with a thought on that one. It looked like turnovers kind of hurt you guys tonight. Just a thought on the contest. Looked like turnovers.
Well, turnovers and just we're flat. I don't know any other way to put it. We were flat. Our execution was poor. We played the game standing still. We wanted to pass from a stationary guy to another stationary player to another stationary player, and we didn't go after or skate a team that played an overtime game the night before. And when you stand around and you try and do it the easy way, I guess it doesn't work. And that included defensively. I thought we were near our jobs, but we weren't doing them. And so we probably got fortunate finding a point tonight.
That 3-on-3 overtime was probably one of the most exciting we've seen in a long time. As a coach, do you kind of just sit back and admire it, or how do you kind of deal with when they're trading chances at both ends?
It is exciting. It's fun to be a part of. It's fun to watch. You want to be on the winning end of it, though, and you want guys to play with a sense of responsibility. But basically, every rush is an outnumbered situation. It's a 2-on-1 one way into a 2-on-1 the other. And it's exciting, it's fun. There's no opportunity to clog up the neutral zone or really hook or hold or anything like that. It's free hockey. And, that was an exciting period. I think the best period that I've ever seen was at the World Cup this year with Team North America. That was about as exciting as it gets.
Todd, when the team doesn't have its best performance and you still manage to eke out a point, how much satisfaction is there in getting that point?
For me, it's more disappointment than satisfaction tonight, because we had a chance to go on the road on a roll, and we did feel good about our game. Again, tonight, just not enough grade A performances from a lot of people, and as a result, and we find a way to get 1 point. I guess you can say it's good, but I'm looking at it from half empty. I don't think it's where we need it to be, so disappointed.
How did you feel how the power play did tonight?
How do I feel about
the power play?
Power play saved our butts today. I think we were only rewarded with 1 on the score sheet, but it was 2. So we moved the puck around okay there, and there was a little bit of movement and motion. We went and got pucks back, but when it came to 5-on-5, we certainly weren't on our toes. And you have to give Vancouver credit. They played a real good game.
Kajula has 7 shots on net. He scores a goal as well. If you guys can get him going, what will that do for this hockey team?
Well, it would do wonders for his confidence, because he's lost it a little bit. I think since Christmas he's been one of our better players, and it would do wonders for our team to have somebody in that 3-hole to go. We could keep Leon up on the wing, but I thought he was really sharp tonight, maybe our best player.
Honestly, it's close. It's like some are like a 51-49 call. So you can't say for sure I know. It's different if it's a 70-30, and there's been some of those that I've got wrong too. Where I was pretty confident on the call, but it's tough. Lots of things happen with speed, and it's tough for the refs, out there.
Do you have to game plan differently for McDavid than you would just about any other player?
Probably not any other player, but he is a special player for sure. He's got so much speed that you have to stay above him, because if you're behind him, you're not going to catch him. So, you have to be careful with him. But, I thought our D did a good job, and our forwards did a pretty good job deflecting them to the outside.
Is this the ideal way you would hope your team would respond after a tough entry into the brief holiday break?
Well, to get 3 wins against the teams we got, you can't get any better than that. And we played hard in every game. It wasn't that any of the games were easy. They were all tight games. And especially where the way we finished before the Christmas break was tough. So our guys play hard, and but it doesn't change anything. Every game we play from now on is going to be tough too.
I don't think anyone would call Bo the most offensively gifted player on the team, but now he leads the team in points. How do you rationalize that, or how do you think he's been able to do this?
One, I think it's his line. I think Burr and Barchi are real good. I think they have great chemistry. I think they talk a lot. I think they like playing together. But with that, and I've said, you got to give him a lot of credit. Lots of times, I remember there's times that everybody was second guessing him, saying how bad he was, and this was wrong, and that was wrong. And he comes to play hard every night. And sometimes.